Man, you know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? Day ain't gonna never change. He said, well, but the day ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about? This one right here gonna be called Silent Night. Man, you ain't gonna believe what happened to Brad. Oh, baby, I would get into it, man. It was good people like hee hee ha ha, man. Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't bred, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you some off 76 MacArthur Giants liquor. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, man. But just in case you don't like me or you don't mess with me, guess what? You can still gonna get them from me. It's all love with bread. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you. Would you say, bruh? Sprinkler system on you. You know what I'm talking about? And if, also, in stores now, Funk or Die Trying. Make sure you go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, make sure you go to Amazon, man, and copy you a hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all like Brett Trick? You know what I'm talking about? Hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Go get you one. What's that? Swing that finger around. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. What you say, bro? Worldwide. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I'm gonna say everybody, man. They gonna say, what, bro? What does that mean? I'm gonna say, hey. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing. You know what I'm talking about, y'all? Hold on. Let me go get my coffee out the microwave. Hold on. Yeah, the Tata the player and them, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep on pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all thought I forgot my spiel in that time of absence. Then you know I didn't, man. You gotta give it up for the fallen, man. The fallen and the it's the fallen, brother. Fallen in the jail and the people who in the cemetery. That's why we say the fallen. You know what I'm talking about? Gotta clarify everything nowadays. But yeah, man, let's get through these disclaimers, man. We was finna get into these disclaimers, but before we do that, my mama said, and my mama always said, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV, especially on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Don't never forget the Coffee Chronicles. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast, pipe hot. You know what I'm talking about? Where was I at, man? Oh yeah, man. You see, a good brother like me, man, I don't promote no drug usage. I don't promote no drug sellage. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about, man? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself. Man, I don't promote no crime. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. He know what I'm talking about. Keep your hands off them people. People, he don't talking about. He don't talking about. Don't. He don't talking about promote. He don't talking about. No negativity. He don't talking about. No, no, no. He don't talking about me, man. I don't promote shit. They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. He don't talking about me. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing. Do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we don't know how much of it we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't prejudiced now. A good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, man. Nah. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? Hold that joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love, right? We say that love. Back to the YouTube community. You with me? Come on over here, man. Hey, check it out. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, what happened? And man, you ain't gonna believe what happened to me. They say, bro, what happened to you? Oh, last night I was just primed up and just to getting ready. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we just trying to fall into one of the biggest festivities of the year this year. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you, man. Shout out to all the people who don't like Paul Bunyan but love them blue oxtail him. Babe. I See, a bunch of y'all ain't gonna get that. You know what I'm talking about? It's all right though. I get it. For the ones who get it, you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicle. You ain't gonna believe what happened to the baby cuz last night, man. We was on course to be on one of the best ones of the year yet, right? So we doing all this shit, man. We out, you know, our bro been in corner or two, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga been in corner or two. Get on back to the hut, right? Now, when I tell you now, y'all was with me yesterday when that wind was just blowing ferociously. He, you know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? What you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So I was on live. That motherfucker was just a swoosh, swoosh. It was tornado wind. I bullshit you not. I'm telling you, it's like 75, 65, but on parts of the freeway out here, nigga, it'll be on a regular street, because they got this street called Boulder Highway. They got a lot of streets that's highways out here, like it be down south and shit, you know what I'm talking about? They got a lot of them old Atlanta roads, Louisiana Monroe having ass roads, you know what I'm talking about? And, so, nigga, we was on the freeway, everybody was just going 40, bro. The wind was blowing so hard, it was like you was going up a hill. Like your car was really struggling, nigga, just changing hella gears and shit. You feel me? That motherfucking car was struggling with the wind. Nigga, we got to this motherfucking nigga, and it was pitch black. Nigga, like, man, I know how to pay my motherfucking light bill. I know how to pay my motherfucking light bill, man. I'm talking about it was pitch black around this motherfucker. And then we got in a little bit after you could call them people, right? But there's hella people out here on the news complaining and shit. So they had some kind of motherfucking number or some shit that you could call and tell them your shit off. I'm so motherfucking baffled. Because I'm trying to think where even I don't even know where the power box at around this motherfucker. I'm finna find that motherfucker today. I think that motherfucker in the laundry room. That motherfucker outside, man. We sitting this motherfucker pitch black, man. Oh, that just killed the whole motherfucking mood. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker went from hip hip hooray to silent night. Holy night. Nigga, I was mad as a motherfucker, blood. That shit killed. Man, that shit killed my man, that shit just killed my spirit, man. Oh, I'm sitting around this motherfucker, man. Now, nigga got candles around this motherfucker, man. You can't even be romantic without candles, man. So if you ain't got no candles in your house, I ain't gonna even believe that you romantic. You know what I'm talking about? I just ain't gonna believe it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Romance starts with a candle. You know what I'm talking about? That's a coffee candle. Yeah, man, Coffee Chronicles. I believe romance starts with a candle. You know what I'm talking about? A candle and something that you could lay down. You know what I'm talking about? That good spread that picnic basket used to be on and shit. You know what I'm talking about? But so a nigga fire up a candle, one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom or whatever, man. Dog going nuts. Dog going nuts. This motherfucker got on my motherfucker. So I don't know if that motherfucker scared of the dark or scared of the candle. I don't know which one that motherfucker. All motherfucking night. Try to go get the motherfucker. Let her outside. She ain't have to go outside. Even bought the motherfucker in the thing with me, and she was cool for a minute until the light come on. As soon as the light come on, that motherfucker gets the cause my dog kind of smart, or she thinks she kind of smart. Like you could let her out, and she'll go sit right down. She'll put the thought in your head that she just finna be good this time. You know what I'm talking about? And she wait for your ass to sit on down and ain't paying attention to her. Then she off somewhere. So every time the light came on and she seen it's anything she seen. You know what I'm talking about? She over there fucking with it. She see earphones, she over there fucking with it. The glass, she over there fucking with it. The sock, she over there fucking with it. So I go on and set her motherfucking ass back down. When I tell you it was so motherfucking cold in this motherfucker, can't even turn on the heater, right? This is so motherfucking cold in this motherfucker, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Wind still just a hawking. That's all you can hear is the wind. So I just had a fucked up night, silent night it was. You know what I'm talking about? They tore my ass up. Yeah, they tore us up. I'm gonna make them pay for it today though. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about? I own one. He know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, I own one. See how y'all be doing that to each other? I be doing that type of shit to life. He know what I'm talking about? I own one. Y'all be trying to get my revenge on life. He know what I'm talking about? You owe me one. He know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. I'm gonna make their ass pay for it today. Then I'm finna eat breakfast. Then we finna be on. So I think matter of fact, I gotta get up out of here. This shit started 10 o'clock this morning. We got that. I ain't gonna even speak on it, man. I'll probably go. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make them pay for it today, though. You know what I'm talking about? So after I done got all that shit settled away, and I'm just in there. See, it's a good thing for me. A nigga keep this motherfucking computer always charged to the max, right? So although all the lights was out and all that shit right there, that's why it's good for y'all to have fuses and shit. I'm just talking to the people with older cars, because most of y'all riding around in 2028. So, you know what I'm talking about? Let you tell it. You know what I'm talking about? But anybody with an older car is always good for you to have them motherfucking fuses working on there, just in case that happen. You could go to the your motherfucking car and charge your motherfucking phone. But once again, it was a good thing because I'm just in Vegas. You get what I'm saying? So it was hella people who shit was out, man. And listen, bruh, I'm not going live in no blackout unless I got me a generator or something. I got me a way to charge my phone. I ain't going live because ain't no telling what I'm gonna need my phone energy for. You know what I'm talking about? So like I said, it was a good thing that we keep that motherfucking computer charged. Because on the computer on both sides, you got a thing where you can charge your motherfucking phone. You get what I'm saying? So a motherfucker just sat up there, watched just watching movies and shit. You know what I'm talking about? My nigga Ken called, that tickled him. Cause he was calling to listen to some of that good rap music. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he was calling for. He said, man, baby, cuz I was calling because he ain't heard the last two. But he been hearing about them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, he been hearing about them. So he was trying to catch my last two. He probably called this morning. He said he was gonna call this morning to check on us. Yeah, he said he was gonna call this morning to check on us. But that's what I want to tell you right there, man. And this ain't even nothing big, you know what I mean? But if you happen to live in them areas, nigga, where and that shit just popped out. Cause I really don't even live in no motherfucking area. Nigga, the wind out here, bro. Like, that's the worst thing about Vegas when it comes to like Mother Nature is that motherfucking sun and when they wind get to blowing. Cause even when I first came to this motherfucker, I'm telling you, and I was hella mad because I was on the run. And the wind was blowing so hard, it's like you can't even walk fast to the store. You get what I'm saying? Like you really out there fighting with the wind, like nigga, you in one of them how they be putting them airplane things on you and all that wind be blowing. It be like that. Like the wind don't play on some real shit. Nigga, you one step away from a tornado. I really believe it is tornado wind, bro. That shit just blowing straight. That shit ain't got the circling. If that shit got the circling, you up and away. You know what I'm talking about? That shit gonna tear your ass up. That's some strong ass wind. But yeah, man. So if you anywhere where that shit, I'm sure that you already know, man. But it's always good to have that shit around your house, bro. It used to be flashlights and shit, but now you still might want a flashlight, even though you got a flashlight on your phone and shit. You still, I was just talking to my nigga AF this morning. We were like, bro, I'm glad you just told me that shit right there. I'm finna, cause he just took his daddy to go get some of that shit. Cause the wind blowing hella hard out there and shit too. Back home in town. But he said he finna go get all that shit. I ain't talking about no canned food. I don't know if you one of them greedy motherfuckers, but you just gotta have your pantry stocked, man. You know what I'm talking about? Have some shit for you. Have some candles around. And we was just laughing and shit, cause back in the day, the old folks always had that shit. And I remember, Mama said, "Don't never blow your nose on camera." Sorry, Mama. Top of the world, Mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? I love you, Mama. You know what I'm talking about? I see you. I go fuck with my mom today, matter of fact. I see. So I might have hella shit to do on a Sunday, nigga, cause we on one. Oh yeah, y'all get ready for the cold crush. We on one. But just have you some shit. If you in one of them places, nigga, where electricity be going out and shit, bro. Just have you some shit put away. Cause we was just laughing at the old people. My grandma and them, his mama and daddy and shit. We used to laugh cause them people always had candles and shit, right? and flashlights and all that shit you need just in case the power go out, right? Just off the rip. You know what I'm talking about? Even though we live in East London, that shit don't be really happening like that, man. The people was prepared. Even when that shit wasn't happening like that. What was hella funny is they used to have that the ones where them candles be on the pitchfork, nigga, like they be having inside the churches and the chapels and shit, where it be like damn near 5 motherfucking candles, and that motherfucker stand up hella high, nigga. You light that motherfucker right there, nigga. You damn near you done turned on the light. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker bright, it's hella light, hella light. That motherfucker be on like a pitchfork, nigga, with a I don't know, like a real bottom, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like a real bottom on some real shit. On some real shit, them old long ass white candles, nigga, that be hella tall. Them motherfuckers last for a good 4, 5, 6 hours, nigga. On everything. On everything. But yeah, man. I had a silent light last night, man. I thought I was finna attack the day, boy. Oh man, we was ready. Man, as soon as motherfucker came back to put the plan in effect, man, please. Please. The first thing motherfucker just noticed is the porch light. But I'm thinking like, man, did I turn that motherfucker off? Get up in there, hit that kitchen light, that motherfucker didn't come on. It was just something different about the whole motherfucking house, man. Come to find out we in a motherfucking power shortage, nigga. Then I'm hella mad, right? Cause either the people in my neighborhood, even they done been through this shit before, or they got generators. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, cause it was there's hella people around motherfucker with lights on. That shit was like a tic-tac-toe. Like these motherfuckers that had they lights, they wouldn't. These motherfuckers that had they lights, these motherfuckers that had they lights, they didn't. So I'm starting to believe the ones who had lights, bro, had generators. I do. Cause everybody who had lights was all my cause my Chinese people right across the street, they ain't even had they lights. So that's why I was like, everybody who got these lights, man, they know something. I think through my essay, my Latino people, because everybody who had their lights on, all them, you know, the Latino people that be doing the construction and all that shit, all of them got trucks and all that shit in front of them. I'm like, yeah, man, they know something. Because it seemed like only my Latino people had their lights on, everybody else's ass out. I damn near went to go knock on my folks' door. Like, hey, bro, tell me the secret. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to loan me nothing. Just tell me how you do that shit, man. On some real shit. My ice was out like a motherfucker, man. The Chinese people shit was, and it was just hella cold, nigga, so you couldn't even turn your heater on, nigga. You couldn't even turn your heater on. And these them old motherfuckers that just don't have the best of, you know, your window, how your window be hella cold, nigga, like the other side of the pillow, nigga. It was that, bro. I got up, this motherfucker was like 61, nigga. I got up, I heard that motherfucker though, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I heard the, whatever it is in the fan or the heater. I just heard that motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? That motor running, you know what I'm talking about? Jumped up. I was happy as a motherfucker, man. We done warmed this motherfucker up. You know what I'm talking about? I got Penny squared away. She was cool once the lights came back on. I guess that shit was scary to her. I don't know. But I'm finna get on up out of here, man, because I got to start early. You know what I'm talking about? I owe them one. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah, I own one. I ain't lying to you. So I'm finna attack today real early, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I was, that shit just made me something that's gonna be off topic of the silent night. I never forget this, y'all. This is just a little fun fact. You know what I'm talking about? A little short story about the baby cuz. I was sitting there thinking, bruh, this is one of them good old times baby cuz was on the run, right? And for some reason, I don't know why, but I get on the run, I'll be sitting down, I'll be somewhere square business, man, just sitting down, right? People used to bring baby cuz steaks and shit like that, right? So y'all know how them food stamp cards is back home. Motherfuckers been and got 3,800 in food stamps. So wherever baby cuz used to go, man, it was always motherfuckers used to, you know what I'm talking about, take out their food stamps. You know what I'm talking about? The sister baby cuz on the run, man. You know what I'm talking about? So where baby cuz was at, he had all the cookies and shit, right? So I don't know what happened. But it seemed like everywhere I get somewhere and I'll just be there good and it just seemed like smooth sailings, I just start seeing hella people. You know what I'm talking about? It'd be my partners or something like that. But I just start seeing hella people. You know what I'm talking about? Now, everybody already know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I see hella people that always made baby cuz no nervous. Because I told you, I was just tucked somewhere and I called somebody that time. I ain't even seen nobody. I just happened to call somebody's phone that was tapped. You know what I'm talking about? And the police came over there. I had just left though. You know what I'm talking about? I told you I got two. I got my nigga two from 7-1 used to be on the phone. Green and them cousin. I got my nigga Toot violated for that shit. I was at Toot house. Toot didn't even know I was there. Toot was hella mad. Whenever he came back. But so ever since then, man, I was real leery. So y'all ain't gonna believe this one. So now it's time for baby cuz to change spots. And once again, every time you gotta change the spot, that's where you most vulnerable. Cause you in the car just driving around on the regular streets, you ain't tucked. So the most dangerous when you on the run, the most dangerous every time you come out the house, that's the most dangerous time, bro. Going to the stove, going anywhere, nigga. Them is the that's where you got most action at getting pulled over or something. You just you know what I'm talking about? You in a bad position just out there in traffic. Cause you could get away in hella high speeds, bro. You can. You could get away in about 4, 5, 6, but you gonna get caught one day. You just ain't gonna be able to keep getting away. But sometimes it is hella easy to get away in a high speed, especially when the motherfuckers get somewhere and just pull over and let you hop out. Cause they tend to be sitting there fucking with the people in the car for hella long. You know what I'm talking about? They sometimes they won't even know you hopped out the car, bro. They just be looking, thinking people done threw something out and stop. So depending on what time it is, a lot of times, bro, when there's other people in the car and they just get somewhere and go on and let you jump out that motherfucker, a lot of times if you got somewhere to go, you smooth. That's why it was always good to be in the hood. On some real shit or around some area, where you could just run and jump in somebody, you know what I'm talking about, go through go through somebody's back door or something, knock on the door, they know who you is, let you up in there. But anyway, that's the most vulnerable time. So I'm getting up out of that space because I done seen about 4, 5 motherfuckers in the same day. I'm like, nah, this motherfucker finna get blew up. You know what I'm talking about? So nigga, I'm exchanging spots. I got all my shit. You know what I'm talking about? Drunk as a motherfucker on the run, right? So why when we get to this spot, bro? I don't know why this shit popped up in my head. We get to the spot way out the way, man. We walked up in there, man. And when we walk up in there, somebody done broke in this motherfucker house. You know what I'm talking about? So we get up in there, motherfucker done broke up in their house, right? Listen, bro. While I'm on the run now, these people got to report their house and got broke into, right? So just ask the baby cuz how he felt, bro. I'm all in the back room and shit, you know what I'm talking about? The police, bro, had to come to these people's house to make a report. You know what I'm talking about? And the police got to walk all around the motherfucking room and shit. So I'm all in the back. They still got to come back there because the people ran through so they looking. Man, that was the most uncomfortable time in my life. And the police don't have nothing, like they don't know nothing that's going on because motherfucker done reported they thing, right? I'm hoping these motherfuckers don't even recognize a motherfucker, really. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga trying to play sleep on the under, you know what I'm talking about? But you know how you gotta fake wake up when somebody, you can't just stay asleep, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna look obvious. And that's the hardest part, bruh. It's like when you know you on the run or something and you do come in contact with the police, not being nervous. That is the most hardest thing you could do, bruh. Because the police really don't know what's going on. But you have to act accordingly in a way to where you don't give yourself away, just making it look like you got a gun. It's just something wrong with you. You can't look hella obvious. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know why that shit just popped up in my head last night. Cause I was in the dark, silent night. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga in the dark. Like a nigga in the motherfucking county. Nigga ain't thought about everything in his motherfucking life. I don't know why that shit popped up in my head though. But that was one of the most uncomfortablest times. Because like, first of all, you be hella mad because you don't even want the police involved in your business. You know what I'm talking about where you at. But these people gotta make a motherfucking report about they motherfucking what's that shit you got on there? Home insurance or whatever that shit is. All that shit you got where you finna run a quick money gym on their ass real quick, man. Start talking about you had a you had a mink stole in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Worth about 78K. You know what I'm talking about? You finna start running all that shit on them. But I actually had on the run, bruh. And I'm talking about the height on the run. I actually had to sit up in the house where a motherfucker had to call the police, bruh. And I had to sit up in there and act cool like it wasn't nothing going on. Bruh, that was the most uncomfortable shit that I have experienced, bruh. Man, that because, bruh, you don't know who pictures them, even though we was way out the way. You don't know if them people, you just don't know who pictures they be having, bruh. Cause they be putting them motherfucker on the airway, bruh. Just like basically back then anyway. I don't know what they do now. They might not even care now. Nigga, they'll have your picture here to Tracy, nigga. All kind of way. Back there past they'll just have a flyer out for you. You feel me? Just in case a motherfucker bump up around your area. But on the silent night, I ain't gonna even say it was a rough one. It was actually cool. It was, man. It was actually cool. It just wasn't what a motherfucker was planning on doing. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we had planned on attacking the night real strong. You know what I'm talking about? We was finna put that motherfucker in the full Nelson, right? That was the plans. Then we got back here, man. They threw us on the ropes and reversed it. You know what I'm talking about? Now we down on the canvas looking for help. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker popped up early this morning. It did, man. God good, man. Shout out all, just everybody, man, worldwide, man. I hope everybody had a better night than the baby cuz, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I got them today, though. You know what I'm talking about? They can't miss me today. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. With that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember, it don't cost nothing. I mean, it don't cost nothing. Nada. Just to show a little bit of that love. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit of that love.